to Vernon Davis. What a great job. Almost down, gets up, eyes down the field, finds Davis, 29-yard touchdown. One of 2 touchdowns on the day for Davis, 14-3. Romo scrambling, throws into the end zone, looking left, looking right, rolling right, firing, lobs it up, intercepted by Patrick Willis. One of 3 interceptions on the day by the Dallas quarterback. Romo 21-3 at that point. The 49ers going to win 28-17. Panthers, Buccaneers, Cam Newton out with fractured ribs. Joins the huddle, warned not to do that. Halftime, though, Panthers kicker Graham Dino, he's trying to warm up.
I love this.
All right, getting on down, finding some spots. Fourth quarter, Derek Anderson to Kelvin Benjamin, 26-yard touchdown. Cam Newton has to be reminded, stay off the field, stay out of it, give me some love. 17-0 Carolina. Back now comes Tampa Bay. Johnstown finds Rainey. And then Luke Keesley overknocks the ball loose. Panthers recover. Panthers going to win this football game on the road, 20-14 over Tampa Bay. Saints Falcons. Rodgers, 17-yard touchdown run. Spin back to the outside, then inside, turns on the speed and the power. 31-27. Then Breeze to Marcus Colson. We are tied up at 34 all. Going in overtime, ball knocked loose. 2 possessions exchanged now. All that Atlanta has to do is kick a field goal. Matt Bryant nails this 52-yarder in overtime. They win it. I'm talking about the Falcons. Bryant nailed a 51-yarder, was sent it into overtime earlier. Redskins at the Texans. Ryan Fitzpatrick at quarterback. Back. DeAndre Hopkins look left, look right. Great pass to Texans. Standing, firing down the middle to a wide open. Hopkins makes the safety miss. 76-yard touchdown. 7-6 Houston Texans over the Redskins. Jadeveon Clowney has to leave the game on knee injury, and he would not return. It is 17-6. Houston over Washington Buffalo in overtime. But it is what? The man out of Hope College, Fred Jackson, running down to the 1-yard line. That set up Carpenter's 27-yard field goal. 23-20. Bills on the road, upset the Chicago Bears. Vikings at the Rams. Sam Bradford out for the season with a torn ACL, same knee last year, which was the right one. Backup Sean Hill left at halftime with a thigh injury. Chris Long leaves with an ankle injury. But Cordero Patterson takes his 67-yard touchdown run. Great job. Vikings then go up 20-3 over the Rams. Now the Vikings are on the road. Mike Zimmer gets his first win as head coach. Former defensive coordinator of the Cincinnati Bengals. 34-6 Vikings on top of the Rams. Gronkowski, the great tight end for New England. He's back in action. Brady looking. Step in the right. Avoids the sack, fires into the end zone. Gronkowski kept the route going. 6-yard touchdown, 17-7. It's all New England. 3rd and goal. No Sean Marino, 4-yard touchdown. Now it's the other way, 30-20. Brady not happy, 33-20. Miami upsets New England. Bengals at the Ravens. Dalton to Green, 77-yard touchdown. There's a great throw, great concentration, bobbles. Back to the inside, back to the outside. 23-16, 2-point conversion is good. Bengals going to win this football game, 23-16. Back Flacco, back looking.
Black all hope right
there. It is right there. He is sacked. Got ahead of myself. Want to apologize. I'm just a little bit rusty. Brian Hoy is starting over Johnny Manziel. Antonio Brown up in the air. He just nails Spencer Lanning, just kicks him right in the face. Oh, my God. Unsportsmanlike conduct called. 17-3. Steelers on top of the rounds, but back Hoyer comes to Benjamin. 9-yard touchdown. Holy cow, say it ain't so. We're tied up at 27 all. 41-yard field goal by Sean Sweesum. 30-27 Steelers pull out a close one. All right, Titans at the Chiefs. Derek Johnson was carted off 2nd quarter after rupturing his Achilles tendon. Jake Locker, though, finds right in the flat. 6-yard touchdown, 17-3 Titans. And then Ken Wisenhunt gets his first victory as the Titans coach. Remember, he was with the Arizona Cardinals as their head coach. Take it.
All right, I got it, brother. Take your breath. Calm down. Philadelphia, they calmed down. 2 turnovers early. They were down 17-0. Eagles come back to win it 34-17 against Jacksonville. And Geno Smith with a nice day for the Jets. They take care of the Raiders 19-14, the final there. All right, today's Rams got the glory top performer. Who else? J.J. Watt. Houston won at 17-6 over Washington. But look at his numbers. I mean, he's just all over the place. 2 tackles for a loss, a sack, fumble recovery, 1 pass knocked down, and a blocked extra point. That's why J.J. Watt is today's top performer, brought to you by Ram Cuts, Glory, Rams. All right, lots to digest from this opening Sunday of the NFL season. Jimmy, tell me first of all, what stood out for you?
Well, the officiating still needs some work. You know, there was some concern going into this season. Some of the points of emphasis, illegal contact, defensive holding, hands to the face. In most of the games, it really wasn't a factor. And so there was twice as many calls in preseason as what there had been in previous years. Now, there's a couple of games you're scratching your head, saying, wait a minute here, that should not have been a penalty. You know, the Dallas-San Francisco game being one of them. I think the officials got to go back, evaluate the tapes, and at least get some consistency.
Michael, two things stood out for me today. One, the way in which a lot of these teams that had new rookie head coaches are playing really well. Teams that you just didn't expect to step up and play the way that they did. So those kudos and hats off to those coaches for getting those young teams fired up to stand behind them like that. And two, sitting next to Howie Long when both of his sons' teams don't win stood out to me today, and I hope it's something that I don't have to live through, or none of us have to live through anymore.
Actually, all three of my sons' teams lost.
That's right.
Young Howie worked with the Raiders. Yeah, I want to go back to the J.J. Watt story. You know, Michael and I sit here and just marvel at this guy. This guy is as disruptive a football player as there is in the National Football League. His ability to impact the game in every phase, run, pass, third down, first down, short yardage, field goal, it doesn't matter. He's amazing. I'm blown away by the performance he put in today.
There's so many great players in this league, which makes this league so great. Two things stood out for me was the game we just saw, the 49ers. I absolutely, with 4 starters were missing on defense, going on the road, I actually thought, exactly, both corners are gone. They went on to other teams. I actually thought today that Dallas had a chance because they could score points and make this a shootout. As we said on the pregame show, they have averaged over 30 points every time the last 4 times they played the 49ers. And then I think the other thing, coming off a 4-12 season after being in the final game with the Atlanta Falcons, and the way they came back in overtime, and Matt Ryan, the job that he did today, was really pretty impressive.
They talk so much in Atlanta about being tougher this season. Sometimes toughness shows up mentally before it does physically, or as much as it does physically. And I think it did in that game for the Falcons.
Would you want Arthur Blake coming down your face? I mean, that'd make me...
No, sir.
I wouldn't sleep before Arthur Blake called me out. I wouldn't sleep. I don't know about you guys. Howie, I know you wouldn't.
All right. Moving on, it's time to show some of our fans getting fired up from week 1 with our Burger King Fired Up Fans of the Week. Hey, these are Bill fans loving life after the big road win in Chicago. Why not? Our Burger King Fans of the Week get to celebrate. All right. When we come back, we'll take the inside the locker room of some of the teams that won today, including Colin Kaepernick and his victorious San Francisco 49ers. That and more as the OT presented by Lowe's rolls on.